So the Charger Daytona EV got taken to Gapplebee's by Tesla. Well, duh.
There is no
Well, welcome back to the Will Hemmy Show. It is Friday. I gotta go back in my check. I forgot all about that. Anyway, it's Friday, and can you feel the tension? I mean, the tension in the Mopar verse. We got all the big heads going at it right now over this Charger EV. It has a buzz about it. You got OC Motivator. He says the Charger EV is a piece of garbage. You got TK from TK's Garage. He says the new Charger Daytona EV is slow and worthless, and it breaks down all the time. You got Mod the Fame. Steven, his brother, got one. They did a road trip in it day one, and it's been great to him. He loves the car. You got dude, I can't remember his name. I don't remember his name at all. I don't even know his name, but the YouTuber that went out and spent $1,700 a month on a 3-year lease on a Daytona Charger EV, and it bricked on him. He got things to say. My girl Hellcat Honey, she got one. It bricked on her multiple times. She about done with it, but she says it's a good car. Where do we go from here? Well, if you've been watching my channel at all, you know how I feel about it. I think the car is great. I think the EV system is not so good. It needs help. But like HH said, every one of these EVs, when they come out, they have problems. They need to be ironed out. And if you go buy one, brand new technology, brand new car, first year, you're gonna see the problems. So I'm not surprised that this EV has some problems. Like I said, I'm kicking back. I'm just gonna wait. I ain't got no dog in this fight. I've driven the car, I've seen the car, I've laid eyes on it. Personally, I want the car. I want a 4-door, possibly in Ludicrous. I don't know. Right now, that's just got my heart, got my attention. I want a 4-door. I don't think I want an EV. I probably won't get an EV. I want something hot. But as I digress, the Charger Daytona Scat Pack lost in a race against a basic Tesla Model 3. Now, I know Model 3s can go up to some 500 and some odd horsepower, right? And it really stroked the Charger pretty bad in a long race. And I say, no kidding. When has any Scat Pack ever been able to whip a Tesla? I mean, old Scat Pack 392s, 5.7 Scat Packs. I ain't seen no Scat Pack that was the fastest thing on the road. A Scat Pack, to me, is a good starting point. It is not the fastest thing on the road. That's why they sell Hellcats. That's why they sell Demons. A Scat Pack, we all knew this Scat Pack Daytona Charger EV was not gonna be that fast because it's heavy, and a heavier car cannot go as quickly down the track as a much lighter car. Now, if you are comparing a Dodge Daytona Charger EV to a Tesla Model 3, you are comparing apples and rotten oranges. There is no comparison. Those two cars are not on the same planet by any means, by any stretch. If you want an EV to go A to B, to commute, not spend much money on gas, not have to worry about whatever the hell Newsom's doing out here to your gas prices, you will buy a Tesla Model 3. If you drive Uber for a living, you will buy a Tesla Model 3. If you are light on cash, you will buy a Tesla Model 3. If you don't care anything about style or road presence or looking back at your car when you walk away from it, if this is just a tool, if a car is just a basic tool, a mode of transportation, something you must buy in order to survive, you will buy a Tesla Model 3. Dig it? The Charger Daytona EV is, like I said, it's on a different planet from that car. I mean, you can race them. Yeah, that little thing is faster. Do I want it? Nope. No. Same money. I mean, even if it was the same money, if the Charger, but okay, no. Yeah, same money, of course. That makes it a little harder. A Charger Daytona EV Scat Pack Stage 2 can run you about $75,000, right? On a good day. Maybe in California where they still trying to mark them up. A Tesla Model 3 dual motor, or whatever, what's the dual motors, performance, whatever, with the little fake plaid badge, whatever they got on there, with all the little modes, you talking what, 55, 60? Yes, it's gonna be much faster than that Daytona Charger EV. But if all you are buying a car for is trap speed, reaction time, you know what I'm saying? If you are buying a car for the drag strip, go buy a Plaid. Or go buy a Demon 170. Spend $100,000. If you are buying a car that strictly, all it does is go fast down a straight line, yeah, Tesla Model 3 all day. It will whoop this car. That's not why you buy the Dodge Charger Daytona EV. You buy that car because it looks damn sexy. You buy that car because it feels great. You buy that car because it's got a lot of room in it. You buy that car because it's big. You want a bigger car. You don't want a little tiny ass, nothing ass car. You buy the Dodge Daytona EV because you want an EV. All the things that go along with an EV that, you know, saving gas and less moving parts, you know, simpler construction, all that good stuff. You buy that car because you want a car with a soul. The Tesla Model 3 has no soul whatsoever. It is an entirely function-based car. Form meant nothing when they designed that car. They said, we're gonna make it as slippery as we can through the air. Done deal, they did that. They said, we're gonna make it minimalist inside and out. There is nothing on the outside of that car worth looking at. There is nothing on the inside of that car worth looking at. It's just a car. It is a pod. It is just basically like if we ever got to the point where nobody had their own car and you just had, you dial up a little Waymo type thing and it shows up at your house and it's a little pod and everybody has the same one and it takes you around like the Disneyland, those little, well, not the monorail, but the little carts that run around and they go through the different parts of the future, tomorrow and all that shit. Those little cars, you know, with the little umbrella top on them. That's what a Tesla Model 3 is. It is basic, it's nice, you know, clean, but it is just a form of transportation. That's it. No soul, no personality, no nothing. If that's why you're buying cars, go get that Tesla Model 3. Okay? The Dodge Daytona Charger Daytona EV Custom, the EV Custom, the person who really wants this car, the person who this car was made for, which albeit it's probably not a lot of people, but if this car is in your purview, if this car is in your cipher, you didn't want a Tesla Model 3. I don't care how fast it is. They've been fast. I done got my ass handed to me by one of them little things long time ago. And I know, yeah, okay, fine. You're gonna whoop me in a straight line. But damn it, dude, I I want a car that's nice. I want a car that's a lot more things than just how fast can I get on the on-ramp. That's not all I want a car for. I love that. That's beautiful. I love having a big juicy V8 because it pushes me back in my seat. I love that shit. But that is not the only reason that I'm checking out a car. So I cannot agree with a person who says this car is a piece of shit because it don't beat a Tesla Model 3. Can't say that. I can't say this car is a piece of shit because it's got bugs and gremlins that need to be worked out. I can't say that. Especially after having driven the thing, man. I was like, I'm totally impressed. Even with all the extra weight, I can't wait to get my hands on one. And I mean, damn, I'm wondering if the one with the motor, you know, with the twin turbo straight six with the V8 392 Hellcat motor, I'm wondering if those are gonna be lighter than the EV to the point where it feels different and doesn't feel as solid. I gotta worry about that. Now I gotta wait till those come out and go drive one of those just to make sure I still got that feel, because the EV is nice, it drives great, it's a great car. And I said my prediction, I said these things are gonna take off once they get everything worked out. You get a year in and people start hooking them up and people start getting the bug, you start seeing them a lot on the street. I'm telling you, these things are gonna take off and they're gonna be a major success. But until then, hey, I'm gonna sit back, drink my water, mind my own business, and just watch. Just watch. I'm gonna say, mark my word. Mark my word. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to my check because I forgot. So, hit me right foot. Later.